All right, When I'm Small by Phantogram. Hopefully, I'm saying that right. I am terrible with names and pronunciation, but hopefully, this lesson will give you what you're looking for acoustically for this song. I have capo on the 3rd fret, standard tuning, and the chords are going to be E minor, G, D, and C. Now, like I said, hopefully, this is what you're looking for. There's, in my mind, only a few parts to this song. We have the main part, which goes something like this. With the E minor to G with that D in between. So effectively what I'm doing is 3 times of double down. And on the 4th time, just hitting it once so I can fit that D. And then to the G's change. All right. I'm going to play along with them stripped down so I don't get copyrighted. So you're going to hear like a very strong bass in the background. Hopefully, dynamically, it will sound and fit what we're achieving, what we want to do. Hopefully, it'll help you out. We'll play it 2 times through. So here it is. All right, I missed the first beat, but hopefully that made sense playing along with it. Like I said, don't want to get copyrighted, so I stripped it down a little bit here. So that's the main part, and then the other parts, it's a chorus, pre-chorus, whatever you want to call it, on the lyrics of Show Me Love, Who's Got Your Hand on the Button Now. Now that's when they switch to a C, to the E minor. So certainly you can just play the C chord, and then make the switch to the E minor. But you do hear that bass in the background, and effectively what I believe is they're making an octave from this note. But it's kind of awkward to get the next octave on the acoustic. And certainly you can do it, but I think if you make the C chord shape, if you just hit the 5th and the 4th string, you can get away with it. I think if you do that, because then as they switch to the E minor, you can kind of do this walk of 5th string, 3rd fret, open 4th string, and then the E minor shape. Because in E minor shape, you can definitely achieve the octaves with the 6th string and the 4th string, because it's going to be the same note there. So when it switches to that, definitely target those 2 strings on that E minor shape, and you can definitely match what's playing on there. They do that 2 times, I believe, and then they will go back into that main progression. So the main progression, again, just to get everybody on the same page, is... And you really don't have to hit all of that D chord. I think what you want to just get is that really it's an F note really, since we have capo on the 3rd fret there. But anyways, the second time through on the pre-chorus when it switches to that C, it is arpeggio. Arpeggio. Teen, if that can be a ing at the end of that word, for this next part here. So you can bring back your C chord shape and can play the notes along with them with this. So C chord shape, 3rd string, 5th fret. Don't fret down your middle finger yet. Open 4th string, then put it down where it usually is on that C chord shape. Hit it, and then open 3rd string. Similar concept when it switches to that E minor. You want to do a open 6th string, open 5th string, then put it down, then open 4th string. So really, actually, you don't make the shape, kind of make like an E minor 7 almost shape with just the index finger there. So, oops. All right. It's going to go back to that C, and then it's going to switch to a D. At this point in time, you can probably just make the D chord shape and just strum along with it. But you can actually bring it back in those single notes. It's a little bit harder to get to because we have open 4th string, and you want to hit this 4th fret relative to the capo on that 4th string, and you can use your pinky to get there, but it might be kind of awkward. And then you want to hit the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, which you're already there with a D chord shape, and then the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, which you already have with the D chord shape. So kind of awkward to get to on that D chord, but nonetheless, you can definitely achieve it. And then it goes back to that main chord progression. So hopefully I helped out, and hopefully I didn't mess up too much or make a fool out of myself with pronunciation, because, like I said, I'm pretty damn shitty on that part. But there we go.